Rex. Get in.
Okay, you ready? Are you nervous?
A little bit.
A little bit?
Gotta be the famous actor.
You gonna be the famous actor? Just setting in a little bit, you know? Don't shake that, please. Let's not die today. It'll be the elevator that kills you, not Jason Voorhees.
I'd rather get killed by the elevator than Jason.
You think so?
Oh, he's dead.
Do you think you're gonna recognize him when you see him? Do you know what he looks like?
I never.
I see him. He's over there. He's got the sweatshirt on. There he is.
So cool.
Yeah, so
I get to be behind the scenes. This is amazing.
beautiful.
I got it.
Awesome. All right, so we're gonna film some stuff for the behind the scenes and Blu-ray and DVD.
Okay.
So you got to tell the world who you are.
Hi, my name's Orion Bailey.
And what are you doing here?
I was going to Seattle Children's and we didn't want to stay at the hotel, so Jason Brooks and Naomi let me stay here.
Naomi.
Naomi.
So this guy, Orion, he's a massive Friday the 13th fan.
I'm like a super fan.
Super fan? Mm-hmm. He knows all the stuff. What's your favorite like Friday the 13th fact?
I think it's that Jason is like a zombie and most people correct him for like some crazy guy who's just angry. Yeah.
What's one fact that people get wrong all the time about Jason?
Jason, people always think that when Jason, like when they don't watch the movie a lot, he uses a spear, but he's actually using a fence post.
You corrected your mom on that, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
When you were like 6 years old?
Yeah.
Yeah. How old are you now?
9.
9? Nice. You got a mask. Mm-hmm. So I remember earlier when we were coming here, you were talking to Naomi and you were talking about special effects and you asked them a question about that, right? Mm-hmm. Like how do you...
I want to learn how you do special effects.
Oh, yeah. And how to do like some of the kills in the film and stuff? Mm-hmm. Have you seen Vengeance?
No.
No, that's just for the record, right?
The only movie I've seen is the end of part 2.
The end of part 2? And I think your mom showed you the end of Vengeance 2?
Yeah.
That's what it meant.
Oh.
Oh, the part 2 of Vengeance. I see.
Well, and part 2 of the actual movie, but it was on like live TV, so.
What was your favorite part?
I think it was like when he killed like the lady when he hid in the blankets. That was the super cool part of part 2.
Oh, yeah. But what about the Vengeance part 2?
I think when he's like, remember this?
Remember this? Oh, that was
Toast
pretty epic,
Jason.
right?
Yeah, that was an epic kill.
All right, let's go back to that part where you asked Naomi and you said, how do you do the special effects? All right?
All right.
Do you want to learn one?
Sure.
All right, let's do it. I'm going to teach you one.
Okay.
All right, you're going to have to put that mask on. I'm going to teach you something. We're going to get your mom involved. Do you know, people don't know who the mom is, right? Not yet. So your mom is Danny Bailey, who played Diana Link in the film.
Who the f*** is this?
Diana Link.
Find new friends, Diana.
I did some terrible things you haven't seen, so I'm sorry for that. We're going to get your mom involved, and we're going to make a little scene with you and your mom, okay?
This is so cool. This is the best thing ever.
You got this from Jason Voorhees. I'm great. I'm just a camp counselor, you know, enjoying the summer, doing things I'm not supposed to be doing.
I love Jason. I'm not even kidding. I was literally begging for a new Jason movie. I was like, okay, I like Jason, but all the old movies are like, yeah, we know, they're all last season, yeah, we've seen them. But like Vengeance is like, bruh.
New.
How would you do like special effects like when you were to like kill someone, since it wouldn't be really killing them, how would you get like blood?
There are two ways you can do it. We can either buy the blood.
Like like a couple Halloweens ago we did that. We had like
Yeah.
the girl on the tree with the spear and we had all the fake blood and we bought it in a huge tub.
The other way you can do it is you can make your own fake blood, Cara syrup, food coloring to make it
Red
like,
food coloring
red.
is like the most like pop. That's like the
Exactly.
most seen one around.
And you can even put a little bit of blue food coloring into
I was just thinking about food coloring.
Yeah.
I was like,
And then the other ingredient is chocolate syrup.
I would love that.
Yeah, because it's edible, but it
If
doesn't
you thought
taste
on
very
the
good.
set, I bet everybody would think you're crazy. Like you're filming and you're like,
Yes.
you don't know they're filming. You're like, like,
Exactly.
is that part of the movie?
So you just get all those little ingredients, you mix them up in a big tub, you put a little bit of water in it, you get it really hot so it all kind of melts together. Once it cools down
Yeah.
enough, you can use it as fake blood.
Isn't that what you did with my mom's kill?
Exactly.
The head was on the slid and I didn't know it was on there because it was like flipped around. So I picked it up and I had to put my hand right on top of the fake head and I was like, ooh, what is this? Okay, this is weird. And I was going like, for a minute. And I'm like, what is this?
Yep.
And I was like,
Exactly.
It's also good for like when you want someone to be like, they're not dead yet, but like they're still bleeding. So like you want it to stick to them so it looks like they're actually like bleeding.
So I'll be on set, doing some of the special effects and stuff. I always get blood on my hands
Yeah.
all over me. It's a very messy job.
Imagine not having a shower and you have to go over to the public showers at the thing. You're just walking down the road with that. Everyone would think you're a freak and be like, no, call the cops. I'm not dealing with this.
Right? There were a couple times on set that I would have this fake blood all over my hands. And I would have to do something, and I would get grass stuck in it, or like dirt stuck on it. And
I
it
hate
just got
it
all
when I get grass stuck in my
sticky and
hand.
gross.
It's all like, ooh, I hate this weird feeling. It tickles your
Exactly.
hand constantly. So you're like, ah.
Oh no, we have
It'd be
so
like,
much fun.
It'd be like one of those like life below zero. It's like, another day, another grass tickler. How do you things like those special effects where it's like you have to get it timed right or else everybody knows that it's fake? What would you do if like you had, for example, like you had this one thing, you had one shot at it or else it'd be over, and you had to like,
Right, I know what you mean. So we like to practice it beforehand. So we'll get everything all ready, all set up. Sometimes we have tubes going up the actors' shirts with like a bunch of fake blood in it.
yeah,
so you can
because
shoot it
I
out.
was reading a museum book and there was like in one of the movies his arm was supposed to fall off, so like the squid would explode, and launch his arm off, so they had like wires in the fingers and connected it to his shoulder and I was
That's so cool. I love that. Yeah, we just practice it a couple times beforehand, make sure that the director knows what we're doing, we know what the actors are doing, like we're all on the same page. And so we'll kind of go through it a couple times so that everyone knows exactly when they're doing what they're doing. And then when the director calls action, everyone will get into place, the actors will do their thing, they'll do their acting, and say their lines. And once the cue that we have, so we already know when exactly we're supposed to shoot the blood or do the thing. Once that happens, we just go. Yeah,
I see.
it's super
brute
fun.
force.
And then if something happens and it doesn't work out super well, we can always clean it all up again and then try it again.
I feel like it would be really easy to clean up the set.
Yeah.
So I heard something like a body cast. So like I'm guessing it's like you measure somebody to make the costume, kind of like when Jason like was so huge they had to measure someone who was super huge and make the body. For a minute there, I sounded kind of like someone was in a body cast there acting out. Like, how do you act in a body cast?
You know when, like you were talking about like needing a fake arm to fall off. It's that kind of thing. So we take someone's real arm. We have the actor's real arm.
Yeah.
And we get this silicone. And so we mix it all up. We make sure that their arm has it's called a mold release, and it just makes sure it doesn't like stick
it's kind
to
of
them.
like an actual cast, but like
Exactly.
it's used for like making robots and stuff. Like imagine arms like this
Yes.
big, and then make this like this big,
Exactly, yeah. So it's to
and then
make
you'll
sure
have
that
like
you get
because like it'll fall off and
Yeah.
it's like people will be like,
yeah, it's to make sure that the
it fits the
fake
person.
arm we have exactly.
Say they want to smash their brain. Yeah, so I'm basically getting it all right here. we have to have this arm, a kinetic arm, like it's supposed to fall off.
It's just made of silicone or some other material that we can put the fake blood on or put fake blood inside of so it can get cut off.
I bet
stuff like that.
if they haven't invented that, they would just like glue a fake arm to it and then just chop it off with a real machine.
Oh no! I'd be a little bit scared too.
Yeah. But
yeah.
gratefully we have the body cast. So if you invented body cast and you're watching this, thank you. Make it the world.
Yes, thank you.
If someone were to get like skinned in the movie, how would you do that? You have to have like a suit and then a suit and then you.
You kind of got it, actually. Yeah, so any of the inside body parts that you would see, like the muscles and the lungs and things like that.
They would put a bodysuit and they would like make it look really
Exactly.
realistic.
See, you got it.
Wow.
You're on your way to be a special effects artist yourself.
This is pretty cool. When someone shoots Jason, how does it like add the bullet hole? Because you can't shoot him and then the bullet hole not be there. It looks like no one shot him. It looks like it was just a crazy thing.
Sometimes we'll film the first part before he gets shot with his costume normal. Like
And
how
then
it
you'll
goes-
add all the squibs.
Yeah. And then you could cut a hole, like if he gets shot right here, you would cut a hole right there, have, maybe some tubes running up. Yes.
That's kind of what they did here.
Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what they did.
Someone would like shoot like a fake thing at it and just
And then all the blood just shoots out and it does that crazy like
I hope that camera was waterproof or else they would have dropped thousands of dollars on this camera.
1, 2, 3, squirt!
Since you're watching, like you can't feel this, but this is made of rubber. How would it go inside of someone's body if it's not real and they're not actually getting killed?
So sometimes we get fake body parts if we want to actually put it inside, if we want to put the prop inside of it. But sometimes we can kind of fake it with the camera angles, just like you did your mom's video.
Oh yeah, just put it under his arm. Blood would just be spraying down the arm like,
Exactly.
that's weird.
And sometimes we even have two different props. So if we were gonna put this machete right through you, right there, we would have another prop machete and it would actually be cut in half right here.
That's what my
So
mom did for the
Yeah.
tree.
So this is one of them.
Yeah,
So
I've
you
seen
see
this
how
one in the
it's not-
museum.
Yeah, exactly. So it's flat on this side. So instead of having a machete
Like
that looks
those
like
ones.
this, where it's like obviously that's a full machete.
Oh, so like you can
have one like this.
So it looks like it's actually getting shoved through you. Because I always thought that machete was like just some weird machete he used. I was like, that's a weird machete.
Yeah, and sometimes we do have the other side. So if you see an actor from the side like this,
like
you would have another one coming out the back.
in those pirate movies where they have the super long swords and they stab each other.
We actually did that in Vengeance a couple of times.
Wow, that is
With a
really
machete
cool.
like
So it was like, oh,
exactly.
there it is. Bend everybody in half like a sandwich.
A person sandwich.
Yeah. He would turn them into brain salads.
Brain salad.
Like a bread salad sandwich.
Is that a vegetable or a meat? Because it's salad, but it's brains.
It always makes you smarter.
Yes, there you go. There you go. But don't go eating people's brains.
Yeah, I probably would go to jail for that.
Do you want to do like an outro? Like you know how on YouTube videos?
No, I know. I want to do like an outro.
Yeah.
I turned into Jason and then I got the fence post kind of. It's like the electricity like.
Why don't we just do a simple outro and
Yeah.
just you can put on your mask and say, hey, thank you so much for letting me interview you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure, I can do that. Thank you so much for letting me interview you.
Of course, of course. You had some incredible questions.
Thanks.
You already know so much. And yeah, this was awesome.
I learned a lot of them from watching the scene from Jason Takes Manhattan.
Nice, nice. Well, you keep learning about special effects. I'm sure that you're going to be an incredible special effects artist someday. You're already an awesome Jason.
Thank
so
you.
just keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course, of course. This was wonderful. Can I get a high five or a hug?
How about we do both?
Both. Perfect. I love it.
Watched it. No, it has to be perfect.
Okay. There you go.
You guys are
This is
awesome.
to Orion. You're awesome. That's what I just wrote.
Can you write your name on here?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And then this has to dry for a minute.
And there.
You guys are awesome.
Oh, yeah, you bet.
I'm having the best day ever. I can't wait to show back to my dad. Like, oh yeah, hey Dad, guess what? Guess what they did for me for? These are pictures!
And if he wants one, he's got to come down here and get one himself.
Oh yeah, he will. This is awesome.
Thank you for being the biggest fan.
I got to meet
Jason.
I got to meet Naomi in person and Jason in person.
So look at these guys.
The real Jason.
Well, Steve Dash will always be the real Jason.
I don't know. I think you've been.
I think you've been
you've,
like way better than every
taken-
Jason ever.
Oh, I can't take that from Steve.
Oh, you can't.
So there's one more thing that I want to do while you're here,
Okay.
right? Because you are so incredibly brave to come down here to see the doctors, the special doctors, to try to figure out what's going on and do all that stuff. Can it be scary sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It can be pretty scary.
Yeah. I just wanted to give you an award because you were so brave and you totally nailed it. You're awesome the entire time and stuff.
Thank you so much, Jason.
I have this Jason Voorhees award that I give out to some people once in a while, Killing It award, that I want you to have so that you can remember how awesome your trip was, how
Thank you
brave you were the
so
whole time.
much.
Yeah, of course. And I want you to always remember
This is
that
awesome.
the whole experience is like a good thing, and that you're always gonna be like that powerful, and all your
Thank
visits
you.
gonna be awesome. Yeah,
This is so amazing.
high five.